Okay, I have a question. There is not much information about you online, like not a description, but I just gathered some facts. So is it true that 75% of the band can play drums and bass?
I don't know. It depends on who you ask, I guess. But if you ask me, no. 75%
Can play.
I can play bass, yes. But can they play drums?
Maybe 50%.
Okay.
Ragnar or Daniel, his real name is. He actually was a pretty talented drummer
Back in the day.
back in the days. Yeah, he played with a band called With the Beauty and was a really fast drummer and played very nice. But he hasn't played drums for 20 years. I'm not sure. He knows how drums should sound, but I'm not sure he can play anymore. So he plays.
But by the timeline that Metal Archives gave, it like you had 2 drummers at the same time, something like that.
Maybe 2 bass players at the same time. But that was before we had a regular player, or the same regular.
Regular bass player.
It was we had Jimmy Mattsson and Christopher Mikael played bass as
at the same time
session bass players. But in the end, turned out that Mikael.
We chose one of them.
We chose one of them, yeah, because the other guy was playing easily, so it was best thing. Yeah.
Cool. We have a comment from Mark. Skull, hail from England.
Yeah, skål.
Hail.
Skull.
As we are on the language topic, we have Silmarien from Poland.
Greetings, Poland.
Greetings.
And then, what do we else have? And
Poland.
then,
We have to go back to Poland again. It was,
Poland is nice.
some time ago now. So.
and someone
When
is
was the last time you were in Poland?
I think it was the festival.
Summer Dying Loud.
Summer Dying Loud. Yeah.
I don't know. It's before the pandemic.
Sometimes before the pandemic.
Yeah, I mix up every festival or gig.
Yeah.
All was before pandemic.
And Ireland last time was 2017, if I'm correct.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've been in Ireland.
Oh, yes.
Actually, I don't know why. Maybe I had a connection over there and he's not booking shows anymore. Maybe
more.
Yeah. But I hope we will be back. We were planning to do a show with Kroakan, but it didn't really work out in the end. Special occasion, but well,
Next time.
It's not very cheap every time to fly from Sweden to Ireland.
Yes, we know that. Yeah.
as we are
It's a bad thing living up in Sweden because you always have. Of course, you can take a car and drive, but it's like 12-hour drives and stuff. So you have to catch a flight.
It's the same for Irish bands.
Yeah, of course it's the same. Yes. But I mean, the bands living in Belgium and Germany or everything, everything is pretty close.
Yeah.
At least compared to us.
Yeah, we have maybe 8 to 10 hour drive to get to Denmark.
Get out of Sweden.
Right.
8-10 hours though, yeah.
We need one of those fast trains like Japan has.
Yeah.
They want to build it here, but just between, I think, Stockholm and Gothenburg or something like that. Yeah. We don't have it yet. It probably won't be in the near future. Maybe 10, 15, 20 years, probably. So
pretty much.
You will have to wait for some live shows if we go to the train.
crazy. So speaking of live shows and traveling, Herman is asking, have you ever considered touring in Latin America, especially in Mexico? Would be amazing.
We have played both Mexico and Brazil already.
Yeah, Brazil. We've been to Brazil, but Mexico, I don't know. It was on the 70,000 tons of metal, so I don't know. It was close to Mexico, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, the boat ended up in Mexico.
Yeah, it is. We had a beer.
So tell us, as you mentioned, 70,000 tons of metal. Tell us about the experience.
It was really, really good. Really good.
That's it.
It's a go.
It's expensive. Oh, well, not for us, but if you go there as just a visitor, it's expensive, but it's really nice. A lot of music and not that beer. I'm a little bit disappointed. I wish it was a little bit cheaper beer. It was fun.
Yeah.
A lot of great bands.
I never been here, so I need to be once.
Yeah, you should try it. I mean, it's really nice. The big stage on big stage on the pool deck is really cool. People, having drinking in the
Yes.
stuff, listening to music, and it's awesome. Really, really nice.
I'm happy we ended up in beautiful Cozumel. I get to see some Maya ruins and stuff like that because of my history interest.
Yes.
Pretty cool. Learn about what happened back in time in Mexico. It's pretty interesting.
Right. Speaking about traveling and so on, let's talk about language. So your lyrics are Scandinavia, if I'm correct, and English. So I wonder, can you tell us how you pick one language?
No. It's pretty hard to explain. It's just
some Swedish. If you write in Swedish, maybe you can't translate it in a good way, making it sound as good,
or the opposite.
Or the opposite. Yeah.
I would say when you write something in a poetic way, it's easier for me to do it in Swedish than English because that's my mother tongue. So I actually sometimes prefer to do it in Swedish, but sometimes it works pretty well in English as well. But if I could choose, I would do everything in Swedish. But
Okay.
Then we would understand nothing.
yes,
No one would understand it. So,
it's pretty cool to use English as well because then people will actually know something about what we are dealing with, what kind of subjects we're dealing with.
Actually, like Fenrisulven is one of my favorite songs, and especially on this EP, I was like, whoa, this is so good because you are being like brought into the pagan Nordic atmosphere. It's like, and then the language stops it up. I was like, I love this song.
Yeah, it has a Scandinavian melody theme on it.
Yeah, and it's like the English songs have also that, but like the Scandinavian language transited. So
yeah, it suits very well with the and it's.
Yeah, the only thing is I wouldn't get the story.
You get the ice on the cake with the Swedish language on top of it.
Yeah,
I
the only problem is someone needs to translate it like you did here in the stream to understand what song it was about, because I wouldn't come up with a story about the wolf.
And as we're on the topic, we have a question here from Stelmarien. I'm curious about violins in... Yeah, I cannot read this name.
Fenrisulven.
Yeah, is it a real instrument or some kind of plug-in?
It's a real instrument.
It's a real violin.
It's played
So
by
is
a
it
very
really
talented violinist, a friend of mine here in Sweden.
And the stuff you hear like sounding almost like violins in the background, it's actually not. Nothing is programmed. Info and electric guitar in the background, and acoustic guitar and vocals and real drums. It's acoustic.
Very nice. Interesting.
That's cool.
Yes.
Playing the violin is Thomas von Wackenfeldt.
Oh.
He's
from?
Vad ska man säga? Han
Riksspelman.
yeah, I don't know what it's called. He's vad säger man?
I don't know what it is in English.
Yeah.
He's a good violinist.
Where is he from?
He's from a village called Bergsjö. A little bit like 2 hours from above us, but further north. Yeah, we live 2 hours above Stockholm. At the
It's 4 hours above Stockholm.
4 hours from Stockholm. Yeah, and he's pretty known in the violin.
In the violin scene, is pretty known in
It's
Sweden.
yeah. And he also plays metal, so he knows the music. Is
that's cool.
also, yeah.
Amazing, definitely to check out.
Very nice. So, guys, can you tell me to describe how strong is the Swedish metal scene?
How strong is
The Swedish metal scene.
the Swedish metal scene?
How strong it is?
Yes.
Well, it's
The strongest one in the world, I would say.
yeah, we have a lot of metal. We have a lot of music, all genres. Yeah, so there's competition.
Yeah,
if you see it as competition, I don't know.
Yes.
It's many good bands coming from Norway and Sweden in my book. In all kinds of genres in metal. Yeah, of course, the black metal scene is very, very huge here, but it's even huger in Norway. But you have the progressive like Opeth.
Yeah.
So when
In
I have a lot of those.
Yeah, but I think it has a lot to do with the, we have youth centers in Sweden where young people can go and rehearse and learn to play for free. Music. I don't think every country has that luxury.
No, living in the wrong country.
Yes.
With rehearsal rooms and everything. I used to work like 20 years ago. I worked on this kind of youth centers and was teaching kids to play guitar.
That's amazing.
Great.
Very nice.
And it's important if you want your country to be on the metal map of the world. Of course, you have to teach the younger guys.
Yeah, you have to have the opportunity to learn to form a band and everything like that. And we are privileged in Sweden because of the youth center, I would say. The youngsters start playing really early age.
Yeah. Very cool, very cool.
That's really good, yeah. I wish every country would do that.
Yes. To have some.
Then it would be definitely less drug addicts and stuff like that because people will be busy with music.
Oh, well, I don't know. We have a lot of drug addicts here, too, so I don't know. People like drugs and alcohol.
Yes.
But
there's some drugs and stuff in the metal scene as well. So
yeah,
you see it every now and then. So yeah, it's everywhere.
Yeah. But where you live, you have metal venues, metal clubs.
I think that's the downside of Sweden. Actually, that's why we are almost never playing in Sweden. We travel to Europe instead. It's you can't compare Germany to Sweden, for instance, because in Germany you have clubs everywhere in every fucking town. In Sweden you have to go to Stockholm or Gothenburg.
It's probably because of our alcohol laws, I think. You can't just have a place and invite people and sell alcohol. Everyone wants to drink when they go.
Yeah.
Not everyone, but most people, if you can't drink, you will have fewer people and few. Yeah, you know. So
ticket sales goes
down. It's just how it is.
Oh.
And you can't do that in Sweden. It's
pretty strict.
It's always you have to be able to serve hot food, real meals, to be able to sell alcohol.
Like a restaurant.
Yeah, like a restaurant. So there's always some kind of pizza place or restaurant that they want to have people buying beers, but they don't want loud music. So you always have that kind of thing, and it's always kind of hard to make. But there is some.
There are a few clubs.
There are a few clubs, but it's not. It's not that.
Yeah, so
Germany and the countries like that are way better.
Yeah, so I'm wondering then how the festivals work. So, like, what is the name of the festival in your country? I forgot.
We have several actually.
Yeah,
festivals are pretty good.
Yeah, the festivals are pretty good.
We have the largest one is Sweden Rock.
Sweden Rock Festival.
Yeah. So, like for the festival, then you have as well like a dedicated area where you can drink, right? You cannot just walk with a drink anywhere.
We have dedicated areas, but some festivals you can drink everywhere, or at least people do.
Yeah.
I know. We read some time about the Sabaton festival.
Yeah. It's not that
you cannot.
It's like
you cannot drink.
1 hour.
1 hour drive from here. They have the Sabaton festival. Yeah.
But yes,
I haven't been there.
You cannot drink.
The Sabaton festival is actually pretty nice, but there you have the drink. You have to go to a tent to drink alcohol. If you're watching band, you can't drink.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking about
we have a festival here in our town as well. It's called Gävle Metal.
Ah, yes, I know.
Also, it's pretty good festival. A lot of more extreme metal bands and stuff. So it's a really good outdoor festival. Yeah.
I was thinking to come before. Yes. But it's indoors.
Yeah, you should visit it. It's really good actually.
It's more about extreme metal.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
it's inside.
It's an outside. You have one stage inside, but the other stages are outside.
It's 2 outside.
Open air. Yeah.
Open airs.
How many people? How many the capacity?
Maybe 5,000.
Maybe 5,000.
5,000, I would say.
Oh, very good number.
The good thing is like a city festival, so you have very close to the city center and the hotels and stuff like that. So it's nice. Yeah.
Cool.
But you can stay in like a tent if you want to.
Yeah,
if you prefer
camping.
Okay.
You can do.
Hardcore.
I hate camping.
Yes.
Yeah, me too.
You say you hate camping, but like maybe when you were younger, it was okay or not at all?
It was okay when I was younger. The last time I was camping, I like camping if it's not the metal festival. Actually,
Yeah.
Because I am going camping in a month or so in the northern part of Sweden, living in a tent, and I have no problem with that. But on the metal festival, I don't like camping. It's very messy. Last time I had a camping experience I think it was Wacken in Germany. Pretty wet.
Yeah.
Pretty wet, yeah.
Yeah.
Muddy, yeah.
But if you look how all the festivals end up, it's like, whoa, so much stress. And imagine like sleeping there in the trash there.
Yeah. I prefer having a hotel room. I think it's
a privilege of being in a band. You get to go to festivals and live in a hotel.
Yes.
You have a short drive from the hotel to the stage.
Yeah, private drivers. So it's pretty cool. You should try it.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
And as we're speaking about the festivals and tours, so from all the tours that you did, is there any that you like the most or most memorable one? And if yes, then why?
I would say the day we started to do nightliner tours instead of traveling with our own band, everything changed. So every nightliner tour is special to me because I really like not driving around hangover in a fucking van. It's not very pleasant.
No.
It's but I like the tour we did with the Borknagar. It was pretty cool.
But you always, every tour you have new, you're going with new bands and you get to know them, and it's always nice to meet new people, new bands, and
I have a special moment from I think it was last tour we did. Angantyr, the last tour.
Yeah, the Danish Angantyr, the black metal band.
Black metal band from Denmark. And the guy who's running the band, Jakob, is his name. He turned out to be an excellent piano player. And after one of the shows, he was all the band was together, and the place has shut down. So it's just us from the bands there, and we started to wishing songs. We just played them on his head piano. So it's pretty cool.
Nice.
He only used four
strings.
Four strings on the guitar. The rest was he didn't.
I had a special guitar.
Yeah, special guitar with only four strings. Playing, really.
The stretch chords with the fingers like.
But he was playing piano like a fucking god.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Really talented musician. Not a famous band, but you should check him out. Angantyr from Denmark.
Mm-hmm.
It seems like you have like great musicians that pianist, violinist, like amazing, like all the combinations. Oh, speaking about music, let's go back to Eldens, to Ereb Altor. So I'm wondering, will we see someday a storybook about Nordic legends?
I don't know. You never know. It might happen.
But did it cross your mind, or is it like the first time you're like, oh?
No, it might have crossed my mind earlier, but I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I never plan too much in the future. It's just going on here and now somehow.
Amazing. But
of course you can't just push it to do it, but it has to come. Naturally. Yeah.
Exactly. But you have so much great materials, like in the lyrics, it's like stories and so on. It would be, I think, it would be cool, I think, to see something like a storybook or something like that.
Or just put all the booklets, on top of each other. And because
that could be it as well.
Kind of stories and stuff. Yeah.
Now
maybe we have a biography when I get old. I am already old.
Yeah, you're pretty old.
But when I'm older,
maybe we will see Ereb Altor all works together like something someday.
Yeah.
So let's go back to a easy question. We have from Dave a question. What's beer? Let's cheers. So
what's beer?
What beers are you drinking?
What beer?
He wonders what we're drinking or what you prefer. Yeah.
What you're drinking.
I'm drinking a pretty cheap beer right now, but I like IPAs mostly. So IPAs,
okay. I have it here. This is.
If you can go up.
It's.
Is it Belgian?
No, it's a Belgian-inspired beer from Uppsala in Sweden. It's
Oh.
13% alcohol.
Oh,
And it's
They won't top
pretty
it up.
dark.
Yeah, you like dark beers.
I like stouts.
very nice.
It's
Amazing.
a pretty nice beer, but you can only find it in a small part of Sweden.
Mm.
Very
I
expensive. Very expensive.
I assumed the 11% was not enough because the Gouden Draak, which this is based on, it's 11%. So
Yeah.
apparently it was not enough for the Swedish.
No, 13 is better.
I won't know this kind of beer.
Good number. Good number.
Let's see if
Any
we
other
have.
question? I have a question, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, have you ever thought to have any symphonic, like, to have an opera with your band to play live?
No,
No.
I will have it. No, everyone has already done it, so I don't know. I'm not sure.
Not everybody, but
Oh, no, not everybody, but it was kind of a thing in for a while. So I don't know.
mm-hmm.
Of course, it would be cool. It would
Yes,
be
lot
amazing.
of work.
would be cool.
But
Yes,
it's a lot of work,
with
yeah.
your music would be cool.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, but you should see us live anyway. We have a pretty big sound with the keyboards and choirs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We are three singing persons on stage, doing the
Yes.
big
So
touch.
let's bring back the concerts to go live. To see you live.
Yeah, we wish for concerts and all of us, I think.
Cool. Any questions?
No, that's everything. So we are. This was it for tonight. So we want to thank the viewers for watching and participating with the questions, and subscribe and join our group as we are back next week. And we want to thank Ereb, Altor, Mats, and Tort for telling us about Ereb Altor and about the released AP Eldens Boning, and all links will be below. So I'm passing now the microphone to Mats and Tort so they can round it up.
Yeah, thanks for watching, and it was nice to speak with you guys as well. So I hope people will check us out and like what they hear.
Definitely, I liked.
I hope we will be able to see each other again.
Oh yes. See you live.
Yeah, I will.
Instead of digitally.
Yeah.
Not the same.
Yes, that
And
would be great.
Have some beer together. The good beer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Good night.
Good guys. Thank
Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.